The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
And the stock of the day is Treasury Wine Estate. So the wine producer is holding its AGM in Melbourne. We're well into the thick of AGM season. It's reaffirmed its earnings guidance to come in between $780 and $810 million. And it also flagged that its luxury wine portfolio is providing tailwinds. Also, Chairman John Mullins said the company was able to promptly restart its exports from Australia to China because it maintained a presence there despite that higher tariff environment. UBS, for one, says that it's pleased with the China restart and it has a price target of $14 on the stock. Now, Treasury Wine Estates is one of those companies that has pulled back in the wake of that stellar jobs report that came through today. Stellar if you're somebody who's employed. But generally speaking, the market is liking this one. And Grady, we'll get your thoughts on Treasury Wine Estates, but also just the fact that, I mean, if you confirm or reconfirm your guidance this AGM season, I mean, that's a huge bonus, right?
I literally have a point there saying confirming guidance is a very good thing because so many companies cut their guidance or issued no guidance this reporting season back in August because they're too scared about the volatility of the market and they don't actually know what's going to happen. Input costs rising, wages inflation rising, services inflation rising. There's just so many unknowns out there. So the fact that they have reinstated their guidance and said that we're on track, very big thing and very good thing in this market environment. So that's a positive from what we can take away from today. But obviously the recent China tariffs being removed, hugely positive for Treasury Wine Estates. We don't cover them personally at Bells. But I would probably say a hold rating at this level. It's trading really high. It's very expensive for what it is. We also don't have the outlook for China being very positive because it is positive, but until this material stimulus reignites serious demand in the region, it's only talk right now. And we've heard talk for so long about China's rebounding, China's coming back, but until we actually see the economic data show that retail sales are going up, which is where Treasury Wine Estates plays, it's not going to happen until we see these economic data rebounds. So for me, it's probably a hold because there is room to grow with the luxury sector, especially in the North Americas at the moment. They're seeing a rebound in the region there. It's a great company. We expect EPS to grow over time, but at the same time, I just want to see a bit more fundamental rebound because their FY24 results were very, very poor compared to FY23, naturally because of government regulations and China, the tariffs. But I'll chuck in an extra buy here. Rural Funds is the company that owns the land that Treasury Wine Estates operates on in Australia. Love that company, really good REIT exposure, de-risks the agricultural exposure, so you don't have any risk of Mother Nature because your leases are there. But Rural Funds is definitely my pick if you're going to play in this kind of space.
Thank you. Sanjee, Treasury Wine Estates.
Yeah, look, I think they've been performing average. Their returns haven't been that great. They've actually been growing, it's having negative growth. And with the PE being so high where it is now, it's not something that I would consider buying, even if it was a Teaminvest company. But it is, you'd think a business like this, selling wine at all ends of the market, would be such a no-brainer, but it is so subject to the way management's actually running it. And I think there's been a little bit of history with the management and some of the proxy advisors, which may have derailed some of their focus, but not a company that we'd really want to get into.
Okay, so that is an avoid. If you owned it though, would you hold on to it? UBS has a $14 price target on the stock.
Yeah, maybe, but I think I could find better uses of my money with a bit more solid companies.
Okay, I'm putting you on notice. She's already given me a company that she prefers. So, you're welcome to join in at any time, Sanjee. All right, so that is the stock of the day, being Treasury Wine Estate.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.